Me off every time. It really does. Macaron? Maybe it's a rainbow macaron because they do kind of look like a macaroon. Yeah, that's probably what it is. That's our story and we're sticking to it. All right, so let's talk about another really must-have and stylish way to enjoy the outdoors. Not only do you get really great coverage from the sun, which is a great way, again, it's an anti-aging secret to protect yourself from the sun. This actually is a hat that has SPF 50 built into it. It's called the San Diergo Hat Co Garden-chic Ultrabraid Round Crown Face Saver Hat. We're offering it in the black. This is a mixed black, kind of a darker taupe-ish finish to the actual hat itself, and then the black band. And then we have the natural in the center, and that's a little bit lighter color in the hat. And then finally, this is the mauve, which, as you can see, has a little bit of a mauve undertone to it with the mauve in the ribbon or the braid around the crown. A 644028 is the item number. It is now 25% off the regular QVC price. Final quantities when they're gone, that's it. Shauna Myers is joining us via Skype to talk about this hat. And welcome in. Spring and summer is almost here. I think we're getting up into the 70s at the end of this week. So it'll be time to think about proper sun protection.
Yeah, by the time you get this home, it will officially be spring, and it certainly feels like spring today around the Philadelphia area. So this hat, Jane, I'm really excited to work with you, number one. It's been a while. But number two, this hat is really unique because it has a brimless back. You see how it tapers in, which is great if you're wearing a low pony, but really, it's for lounging. Oh, I love that shot of you in that mixed black, which, by the way, Jane, is a really popular pattern with all San Diergo Hat Company hats. But you see how that tapers in. So Jane or I could lean back. I know I heard you mention your daughter has a new home. Congratulations, because not only will she be making new memories, so will you. And I hope she has a beautiful yard there. And this way, the two of you can sit out. You can look good for any neighbors coming over, but you're protected from the sun.
I always wear a hat outside, and honestly, I think everybody should consider it because of the amount of coverage. And I'm keeping my head right where you can see. If the sun is beating down on your face, look how much coverage that you're getting, and basically the sun being all the lights and the studio here, the amount of coverage that you get, plus the actual material, Shauna, also has an SPF 50 rating.
Right, so we're used to thinking SPF with our skincare and our lotions and such. So this hat has UPF.
Yeah, sorry.
That's right. No worries. It is the best sun protection that you can get in a fabric. I love that zoomed in shot. Can't you just see the quality that San Diergo Hat Company brings? You're choosing the color by that ribbon, which, by the way, is sewn in place. So it's always going to look perfectly pleated. And I loved it when you were talking about the studio lights, because that 4-inch wide brim, Jane, people, send me messages and such. That's what they want. It's the sweet spot, whereas it's giving your face full coverage, but it's not a sombrero, right? It's not overwhelming. You're not going to knock into the people next to you. It's a really doable size. And also what I like is you can flip the brim up or down, or as you're about to show, you can also adjust that interior size. So it is a woman's one size fits most, which clearly you and I both wear. But if you have a slightly smaller head and you want to make it tighter, you would just pull that ribbon and secure it.
Or if it's windy like it has been the last couple of days here and you just want to make sure that it's really secure on your head, you can tighten it up.
Yeah.
What I also love is that the feel of this is relatively light and it's a packable hat. So when you are traveling, there is no reason not to take a hat like this with you. Pack all of your t-shirts and undergarments inside and around it and put this right in your carry-on so you have that UPF protection when it's time to hit the beach or the pool, whatever it may be.
Most definitely. Kirsten Lindquist, I follow you, and some other, of course, she's no longer a host. She's still our friend. Well, she loves, actually, this is the one she owns. She owns it in the natural. I've seen her floating in her pool. But you know where I also saw her floating, Jane? Puerto Rico. So I know she didn't walk there, right? She packed this hat in her suitcase, as you just showed us, flipped upside down, packing in and around. But Jane, if you're going out for the day, going to the lake, going to the beach, you can also gently press in the back where it comes together, where it's tapered, and just roll. Never fold a hat, just roll it. So
Well,
from San
this
Diego
is
Hat Company.
this is the black. I'll put it back on our little head here just so you can see again all three color choices. It's a little bit darker finish to the material. And then of course you get the black band that is sewn down and glued all the way around. This is your natural. Again, that has more of a tan in the band. And then this one, Shauna, is literally, it has a little hint of pink in the actual weave of the hat, as well as that mauve.
Exactly. Just a whisper of pink. But you know, if you come back to me, I was concerned because my background is a yellow, a buttery yellow. And I thought, would the mauve pop? So that's a great shot. It's just a whisper of pink. So it really reads as a neutral, you know, when you stand back. So here it is in the natural, Jane, and you can see with my ring light here at home, here it is in the mauve. So two neutrals, just that whisper of pink. Oh, yeah. I love it on you. That's great. Well, and I love it with your blouse, whatever you call it.
If you're interested in picking up a collection, then you can have all three colors. They're under $20. So what a great deal to be able to get something like this for the gardener as a gift, something for someone who is traveling, a vacation. Make sure you have a hat on standby for guests and family that might be coming to visit your home for a day that you want to spend time outside. And if they leave it behind or forget theirs, then you'll have one available for them as well. So this is the San Diego Hat Company Garden Chic Ultra Braid Round Crown Face Saver Hat. Final quantities when they sell out, there's no reorder. You're getting them home for $20 in black, tan or natural, or the mauve that I slipped into. Shauna, thank you so much.
Thanks, Jane.
All right, so let's talk next